Ran the DEXA scan that I waited for months tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
We are here at a listing, and we are putting it together so we can actually take photography today. I hope you guys can hear us, because actually this is a new microphone that we're trying to get, because we've been having some issues with the old microphones hearing us. So again, Michael and Miss Charlotte.
Hello.
Let's step back a little bit.
Good morning.
And
Monday morning.
so yeah, Monday morning, and we are here at a property in Oakland Park, right? North Andrews Garden, a very popular place in Oakland Park. This is a very, and I say this very, very carefully, unique home. The way she did this place is actually incredible. But we're just going to give you a little detail of what Miss Charlotte and I do, or her. I just assist. She brings props into places to make sure that, you know, we are getting the best photography and it grabs people's attention, right? Because there's so many houses on the MLS or Zillow or Rent or wherever you go. And if the pictures don't grab their attention, they just go right through them. So what we're doing today is, Miss Charlotte, what are you doing? She already did a little bit of it. This is just one of the rooms in this house. You know, we're just changing a little more modern look, something that's actually going to bring, just look a little different to what, you know, what's going to pop in the photography, right? Because she has lovely stuff in here, don't get me wrong, but we want to make sure that the photography itself is actually, you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
So but what we want to do is a catalog look.
Catalog look, yeah.
Because we already had bed, which is perfect, bedspread. There was, a very colorful bedspread, which is perfect. But when you're selling, you want to just make it look so it doesn't get busy, so your eyes can rest. So we're getting more toned, easy colors, tan, taupe. The other bedroom, we're doing a light blue. We're near the ocean, so we're using blues and whites and creams, sand colors. And it makes the bedroom actually look a little bigger and restful. So
yeah,
nothing wrong with having, you know, your own decor, but so this is what we're doing. We should almost show the before and after.
Yeah.
I mean,
so,
I want to.
Like, I'll take it off. Yeah. So just go ahead and take a little bit off of it. So yeah, it's a beautiful, you know, especially for where we're at, South Florida. This is a great comforter. It meets the room. It just brings, you know, the energy into the room. But
this is, yes. So this is, you know, nothing wrong with this, but for a sale, you want to tone it down. So you don't want to have time. You don't want people to have time to think about that. So when it's just one unique color and simple and clean, then people can actually look at the house. That they can look at the windows, the walls. So that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, so, you know, we're going to be working throughout the house today, just coming along with us so you guys can follow along. It's going to be a little bit of a long video. If you can hear us, please let me know. Give me a like, because all we're trying to do is make sure that you can hear us, that everything is working okay. Because these are new audios to us. So, okay, so.
Here, you want to, that'll help me. We got a little bit of footprints from Ziggy. It was funny, you had to carry him back. Give just to say hi to you outside. All right. Yeah.
There you go.
So I think this looks.
Dejamos la cortina así, open them.
Yeah, let's see how it looks. I think we also have a great photographer.
Yes, we do have a great photographer.
He knows what looks good in a picture and what not. He'll probably take those cables out.
Yeah.
That, you know, just little things like that. Here he is again.
And again, all we're doing is actually just advising on how to make the listing pop, right? Because that's the idea of anything that you do with real estate, being in residential, commercial. We need to make sure that. Hello, Kevin. Can you hear us okay? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear us okay? Hi, Kevin.
Is it our Kevin from our office?
No, it's Kevin from Ballister. Kevin from Ballister. Hi.
Kevin.
He has his own TV show now. Congratulations, bud.
Until we're gonna have an open house.
Yes. So that's what we're trying to do on this property specifically, because it's actually a great property. Again, like I said, we want to make sure that it looks good, it's priced right, and it's ready to rock and roll. We want to sell it, right? Because that's the ultimate goal is that if you and us, we come together and we work together, the ultimate goal is to get things sold, right? If you listen and you pay attention to what we're advising, that's the way things actually should be sold. So I'm going to carry this a little bit. Where are we going next, Miss Charlotte?
Oh, the other bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to the other bedroom.
Here we're going to have to open the actually the shades. So we'll, because you know this has great windows. So I know that Ziggy. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, this one.
So a lot of the stuff is actually great communication with the sellers and the agents, right? Because one of the biggest thing is that, yes, you can give the listing to an agency that charges you 1% and they just take the photography and put it on the MLS. That works. That's fine. Great. Right. I'm all for whatever is convenient for the seller, right? And then for the agent as well. But we want to make sure that a place like this really shines, because not only does it look great, it makes us look great, because this place is going to sell pretty quick. The neighborhood's great. I was driving down the neighborhood. I was like, wow, this is a beautiful neighborhood. North Andrew Gardens in Oakland Park. I can't speak enough about Oakland Park. Why? Because we live here and we sell here, but you know, we sell all over, Fort Lauderdale, South Florida. You know, we just sold something in Boynton Beach. Those gentlemen moved down here to Oakland Park area, you know, to Oak Tree. You know, they went from living in a 55+ community to living to just a general community where everybody's welcome, little kids, old kids, anybody, right? So, that's the thing. It's like when you move to South Florida, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You might think that this is where you want to be, but then you realize that that's not it, right? And then it's okay to do that. You're not stuck. You don't have to be where you first landed. You look at different neighborhoods, the culture, the activities, the restaurants, coffee shops, or how proximity to the oceans, or whatever it is that you're trying to do, right? Anyways, so this is Ziggy. Ziggy is the puppy that's walking around. This is our beautiful owner. So this is what we do. This is again, Miss Charlotte comes in and she actually puts down.
He's
kicking him out because
yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. And this is what we do. We make sure we entertain the dogs.
This is it. Well, for the photo shoot, we will open this and pull the curtains to the side because we want to show. It has
this one as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put it so it's framed.
So
yeah, like this. So
okay. So again, hi, Mr. Blair. How's everything with you? Miss Charlotte and I are just doing a little video on the preparation for a photo shoot and a great looking house like this. It's, you know, we want to make sure that we get the mass exposure, right? And not just local, you know, nationally and globally, because there's so many people moving here to South Florida. And we want to make sure that, you know, we promote the best we can. And, you know, this is why we engage with our audience, because our audience are the ones that allow other people to see this. If you like some of my posts, you know, your people can see that. Y también hablamos español. Una de las cosas que podemos hacer es, hablamos inglés, hablamos español. Bueno, I speak Spanglish from Colorado. Ese es el español que hablo yo.
We speak Spanish, hablamos alemán.
Alemania, we speak Floridian now. Yeah, so again, one of the things that we're doing is making sure that we prep.
You know what? I think we need to take a paper towel and clean the window.
Yeah. You're correct.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to go through through George, but we can get some Windex. That'll bring in just more light
because
through the window.
Will show in a photo shoot.
So
yeah,
I just want to emphasize again that you know, when you work with us, we bring in a lot of value to you, and we make sure that everything is being optimized, being well organized and well put together. Reason being is because we want to make sure that we get you the buyer that's best suited for your property. You know, we don't ever want to just take a listing and not work with it. We want to make sure that everything is always. Let me see if this is being.
Is it? So now what we
go.
do? Let me see. I have to. I have to change.
Voltealas un poquito entonces.
Está sucio.
Let me see.
Esto on. I think I'm gonna put this one away.
Yeah.
But because it's too much, and that one has to go.
So the best thing you can do for photography, just keep in mind brightness. Have brightness in everything and anything. Because you want to make sure that it really pops. You want to make sure that everything looks really good. Hola, Alvaro. Let me see. Yes, Alvaro. Hola, Alvaro.
Alvaro Bull?
Yep, Alvaro. I think, yeah, our guy.
Okay, so now let me see.
So,
Here
let
we
me
go.
see. Okay, so we're completely covering this. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's not.
Yeah.
No bueno. Está sucio también.
Okay.
Let me see.
There you go. Mejor. Oh, mejor.
Yeah.
Esta color is mucho mejor. This
Yeah.
color is much better because as you can see now, you can see the walls.
The room
It
looks
makes,
bigger,
yeah,
I think.
the room does
Yeah.
look bigger.
It's just too
It does make it pop.
I think because of the. Okay, this one we have to.
We're going to have to do this. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. So just line
put
them
the
up
other-
and then
put
cover
the
them
other
up.
way, maybe like this.
Yeah.
And then what we do is here, like this. Hold on. We can, yeah. So now what we're gonna do is like create like a seam here. Yeah, this is good.
I don't even do this in my own house.
No.
Oh, no, that looked much better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can,
there you go.
Oh, look, this is funny. Those black ones have tassels too.
See,
So now we
okay.
can actually.
Ponerlas en un lado, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah,
There you
look
go.
at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks actually bigger.
yeah. So it does look bigger. This is a California king. Is this a king?
This is a king.
Yeah, it's a king in this bedroom.
That's
So people take perspective on the size of bedrooms.
right. They can say,
Yeah.
"Oh, this bedroom fits a king size." It's just like we did at the other house that we're selling on 12th
Yeah.
Terrace. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep this all because if things are crooked in pictures, or it will
Should we do you want to close it or open it?
open.
Okay.
Should we?
No se puede más.
No?
No.
So we'll leave it like this.
Yeah.
Frames. Okay, so this is good. I'm gonna open, I think, this one. Oh, look, you see the beautiful windows?
Yeah.
Those are, I want to showcase impact windows.
Impact windows. Again,
Nice.
one of those things is that you have to make sure that people understand, especially right here in this day and age of South Florida. What's important with people is that they know that we have, that the house has impact windows, hurricane shutters, windows, not shutters. There's a difference. And
Shutters
also,
are good too because shutters give the same credit.
No,
as
yes,
impact windows
but it's
for
just
insurance. Yeah.
correct. But when I said hurricane windows, and it doesn't have shutters, just hurricane windows. But shutters is correct. Also, if the home or building has shutters, it does actually, they do give you a credit on an insurance as well. It's just because it does actually, guard against the weather and outside elements. This one has really unique little
This is-
pieces.
Yeah,
it's
look at this. Actually, I'm seeing this.
and then
This is funny.
you see this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise it a little bit so you can see the light. We didn't notice that light till we actually toned down the bed,
Yeah, look
right?
at that.
Because the bed was really loud.
Yeah.
So,
Perfect.
Yeah, so it's perfect. Yes.
So yeah, this is good. Should be good. Look at this. Look at this bathroom. Actually,
Let me see.
this is nice.
And it does have 3 bedrooms, right? So
This is
this is the third one.
So I brought this one. This is a really great office. So what we also need to do is rearrange. Oh, she did a good job actually
Okay.
outside.
Yeah.
I want to still rearrange it a little bit outside.
Okay.
This one we have to take this. We don't want to show any of that in the picture. It has to go.
Okay. Now I see. Okay.
We don't want to have any.
So it's a great little space, office space,
I'm gonna
well
turn-
utilized. She's used it. Está pesado.
Yeah. We'll just turn it around.
Yeah.
because I don't want to show. But some people hate cats.
Yeah.
You know, like even Bob. That this one has to be turned on. Do you know how to turn it on? The lights. Do you want to turn this one on? This is.
There we go.
Yeah. So good. So we have. Oh, yeah, perfect. We have this going. I put this here. Let me see.
So keep in mind, this listing will be available. We are taking, putting it on the market this week. Yeah. There will be open house, and we will push that out and let people know where it's at. So if you're looking in the market, this house is pretty much done. So it's actually would be a great investment for you, or a good home for you and your family. Can't say a whole lot much more about it just yet because we haven't put it on the MLS just yet. But we will get to that point. And I'm going to turn this stuff around just so you can see a little bit about the house. You can walk through a little bit. There you go. So this is the restroom, nice restroom. There you go. Thank you. Gracias, Matt. Thank you, Matt. This is the office. Looks pretty cool. And the housing, yeah. So keep in mind that we do, this is actually really cool. I really like this. Like, I'm not sure if you can see this, if you can see it, but this counter actually glows. Let me see, how do I turn this? Mm-hmm. So this counter actually is lit, which is really cool.
Yeah.
At night, the ambience here would be on fire because it does actually have really good, there you go, look. Now you can see how cool this countertop is. Yeah, again, it's just one of those things that we had to highlight, the little things that are going to make a difference in this property versus the properties that are down the street, because the idea is to get it sold. That's pretty much what it is. All right, there you go, I'm back. Ms. Charlotte, anything you want to say? You still in there?
I am still. Where am I? I'm kind of going through everything, but you're going to see what I'm looking at it as from the perspective of a lens.
This is what we do. Luxury. No, mine.
Oh yeah.
Luxury.
I have my own on the weekends, so it's in the laundry right now. I know.
So keep in mind that everything is different. We do take on listings that, we do not turn away anybody. We do rentals, we do residential, commercial, businesses. We like to entertain everything. We like to make sure that we're well-rounded when it comes to business. We are about to start getting a little bit more education and stuff in a sense of like certifications and maybe a broker's license, stuff like that. But that's just to add on to the pile of certificates that we already have. Ms. Charlotte herself, we are going to start working a little bit with just like home staging. We did acquire a lot of small props that are light, so we're going to do a little bit of home staging as well. And I'm not lying to you guys when I say that we go above and beyond for our clients. Look at what she's doing. She's cleaning the windows to make sure that we do right by you or by our clients. We don't just come and take the listing and put it on the MLS and hope for the best. No, we make sure it shines, literally. She's shining that window, people. I'm just a muscle. She's the doer. I'm just a muscle. No, I'm the commentator. I'm the nut. Yeah.
He does too. I have to get.
No, yeah, we do. We share.
I've seen you with the shovel.
No, I do actually. We do.
Paint brushes and. Well, we're gonna be moving the generator right now. We have to move some furniture in the back patio. I shouldn't be talking with my back. That's so rude.
Well, hopefully they can hear you though. Yeah. Right. So hopefully they can hear you. But okay, yeah. So that was just a glimpse of what we do before a photo shoot, before the house goes live on the MLS and to the world. Because keep in mind that Miss Charlotte and I have a monster reach. Not only the MLS, which is local, yes. Right? And of course, everybody uses Zillow. That being said, we have something coming up this week that is quite interesting, and a story that happened to us on, client that we have that he would go directly to the listing agents because he thought that he could actually, that would work better for him. And then he realized that it was just bad for him and bad for people. Bad, yeah, because, listing agents, our duty is to the contract, to the agreement, not to the buyers. Keep that in mind. But that being said, that's something that we're going to talk about later in this week in the podcast. Oh, somebody's at the front door. You see. Anyway, so I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to finish helping Miss Charlotte before the photographer comes in. This house is going to the market, North Andrew Gardens, here in Oakland Park. Yeah. All right. Again, our information's on there. If you want us to help you sell the house, advise you, that's what we are. We're advisors. That's all we can do is take you to listings, help you list your property. All we can do is give you the tools to make a decision. You have to make that decision for yourself and whatever it is that you're seeking out. All right. Again, Michael and Miss Charlotte with CANAVALGomez.com, CANAVAL Gómez Advisory Group here in South Florida. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and I'm doing other stuff with athletics, and that's a whole nother thing. But again, it all intertwines of my commitment to you and to the people that I work with, and we advise. All right, bye. Hola, Miguel.